That was Heston right here. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. And we're going to go right into our next great interview. Hey, my next guest is an Atlanta-based actor who's been on fire. She's appeared in numerous short films and plays, most recently Black Monologues 2 and the feature film Untouched. Please welcome to our show the one and only Kwajalyn Brown. Welcome, young lady. How are you?
Hi. How you doing?
I am outstanding. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I know you a little cut short on time, but we're going to get a couple of things out of you anyways.
Okay.
First, I want to say thank you, and thanks goes out to Iana Sky of iSky Entertainment for putting this thing together for us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm very excited about the interview.
Well, perfect. We're going to dive, I should say, way in. Now, you got a lot done in a short period of time. What do you attribute your success to?
I've always been taught by my parents from when I was really young to be a very hard worker. And then when you reach obstacles, to not let those obstacles stop you from achieving your dreams. So I would say a strong family background and a lot of support from my friends as well.
And what does acting do for you spiritually? I mean, when I say that, I know acting is an art form, and it touches us in ways that can best be described as a spiritual touch. That's the artist in me speaking. But can you describe that for us? What does it do to be an actor for you?
I feel that acting is really very therapeutic. As most people know, in our daily lives, we kind of have to put on a mask for what's going on throughout our days, if we're having a hard day or if we're having some difficulties or what have you. And a lot of times we have to present our representative to the world. So when I'm allowed to act, I'm able to dive down into a lot of emotions that, maybe not I wouldn't be able to tap into on a daily basis, and I'm able to utilize the characters that I am portraying to provide therapy for myself and hopefully others.
Oh, I have characters every single day, sometimes 4 times a day, so I definitely know what you mean by that. Hey, what was your first role, your first part or role that made you say, wow, I made it? Acting is now a profession and not a hobby.
It's funny. I never really feel like I made it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been blessed to accomplish quite a bit in a short amount of time, but I still feel like I'm a newbie, a rookie. But I really caught fire with wanting to do this acting thing professionally with this short film that I auditioned for last year. I played a psychiatrist in the film, and it was a lot of fun, and it just kind of lit something within me, and so I decided to try to do this full-time, well, a little bit more than what I was doing before, and then as more roles came on, then it became a little more serious for me, but I wouldn't say that I've made it quite yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Well, we're speaking in existence. You made it, sister. You already did. Put your feet up. Hey, all right, so I want to just talk a little bit about Black Monologues, too.
Yes.
I can only imagine what that play or that project was about. Can you just share a little bit about what it was?
Sure. It's actually a series of monologues. It's by Dreamcatcher Productions. It's a series of monologues that are given by men to tell things about from a black man's perspective. You're dealing from everything from spousal abuse, where the man is being abused by his wife. You're dealing with situations where a man is out of work and his wife has to support him and how that makes him feel. My particular role was, my segment was about a mama's boy, where I was in love with a professional man, good-looking guy, seems to have it all, but he can't seem to cut the apron strings from his mother. So he has to try to decide between me, his lover, and his mother.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, it really goes there. There's some really deep topics that they explore, so it was very interesting.
It was the feature Untouched, your first, and can you remember your audition for that particular role?
Yes, Untouched is my first feature film, and my audition, I actually had to drive down to Savannah, and I had to do a one-day trip. So I drove from Atlanta to Savannah for a 5-minute audition. I was nervous as usual, but it was great. It was a great atmosphere. The people were really friendly and open. I auditioned actually for 2 roles before I was offered the role of Teresa Gant, which is a supporting role. So it was an interesting experience having to, hit the road to do it, but it was a very rewarding experience in the end, and I had a lot of fun on set. I just wrapped that film actually about 3 weeks ago.